right. So, this is episode 8.1 of the Quasar Qult because apparently I didn't fucking check the audio. And so we've been sitting here talking for the last hour. And it sounds just fucking like shit.
It sounded like fucking alien chatter. We don't know what the fuck was going on.
So, we're going to do a quick summary because Joey has to get out of here relatively soon. Our sponsors are Yam Yams. Shout out to Yam Yams. The strain of the week is Super Silver Haze. It's fucking incredible. We also talked about Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, which is basically the kind of theme of this episode. That movie's awesome. Go see it. I wish you could have said all the stuff that I heard, all the stuff that I said about this movie.
We can run through it, bro. You're good.
I'm just saying. I said a lot of cool stuff about this film.
We did say a lot of cool shit.
But I did do a review. So, it's a spoiler-free review, because I really think that you should go see this movie without really knowing what it's about. Go look at my page. I might put a link right here, and you can actually go check out my review on that film. It's fucking incredible. One of the things I was mentioning about that film was the Daniels, them being Asian. The film has a lot of Chinese-influenced style cinema in it. There's a lot of action, kung fu. It's just an incredible film from top to bottom. There's all kinds of themes of mental health, generational trauma, dealing with your place in the world, optimistic nihilism, the multiverse. Yeah. There's a little bit of Matrix in there. I would say the movie's actually a combination of The Matrix meets Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind meets Scott Pilgrim, which are three of my top favorite movies of all time. Like literally, that's my three favorite movies combined into one. That's awesome. Everything Everywhere all at Once, which is a mouthful to say for a title, is probably my favorite movie of all time. This is not confirmed yet, but it's in the running, and we're sorting that out right now. Yeah, I've already watched it twice.
I definitely got to go check it out. I wasn't able to check it out just due to the fact that I've been super busy and everything, but I'm actually shooting a movie right now with Carlos Berber for the House That Eats Flesh. The trailer's out now. It's about to be fucking crazy. But yeah, you were basically talking about how that movie just basically was taking hella creative risks, bro, and just on how fucking like he had said, we were comparing it to Scott Pilgrim, and like when Scott Pilgrim dropped, that movie was basically a flop, and we're hoping that this movie is not a flop because it is amazing.
It turns out that Scott Pilgrim had a budget of $85 million and only made 49. Now, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once has a budget of $25 million.
Which is a lot. And,
it has Jamie Lee Curtis and Michelle Yeoh. So that's probably at least half. I guarantee that Michelle did not do this film for any less than $5 million. I'd be really surprised if she did it for anything less than that. And then Jamie Lee Curtis, who's a GOAT. So that's probably half their budget right there. Yeah. It probably dropped like 15 mil. And there's only five people have only done the visual effects on this film.
And it's produced by the Russo brothers.
Which
is fucking crazy. I didn't even know that until he mentioned that. And he was saying, what did you say? He said he was in the theaters and it was like a shock to you.
Yeah, I was very surprised. I was like, bro, this is what you guys been doing since Endgame.
Basically.
I thought you all were just like, we're leaving this. We made the greatest movie of all time. We're done. Nah, y'all been in the trenches making some fire. It also has, I keep messing his name up, man. I feel bad. But Ke Huy Quan, Short Round from the Indiana Jones series, as well as the Asian kid from the Goonies. What's interesting about this man's story is that, so he did those two movies, right?
Yeah.
And he was like the man, right? Or the Asian kid, I should say, not the man. But he decided to become a stunt choreographer.
Let me see. I'm gonna see how you say his name.
Ke Huy Quan. That was close.
Yep.
So he decided to be a stunt coordinator. And so he's been doing stunt coordination for like the last 35 years. And it wasn't until he saw Crazy Rich Asians, that film come out. And, that movie was a big success, et cetera, and so forth. He watched that and he was like, damn, I should have been in that. He's like, damn, I should be in that movie.
Yeah.
What the fuck, like.
Yeah.
And he wasn't asked to be in that movie because he wasn't acting. And so after he watched that film, he reached out to his agent and was like, "Bro, I need to get back
acting again.
I need to get back into acting." And so his agent then called him 2 weeks later and was like, "I had the script for you. It stars Michelle Yeoh. It's an A24 film." He's like, "Yo, sign me up." What was also interesting is that he was in the running against somebody else. He wouldn't name who. He was like, "I went to do my audition, and they didn't call me back for 2 months. And then they told me that there was another actor. I won't say who, but another actor was in the running, but they decided to go with me." So I'm very curious to know who the other Asian actor was.
Wow. It was probably dude from Squid Games. I don't know.
I mean, honestly though, like, one of the things that I was thinking about was how, like, if dude came back a little bit earlier, he could have been Shang-Chi. And dead ass, dude should be in Shang-Chi too. And dead ass, he should be in the next Indiana Jones movie. This dumb dude, I'm like over the moon with this dude and his performance in this film because it's fantastic.
Is it?
It's fucking fantastic.
Yeah, I gotta go see it.
Especially after like 30 years of not acting. This is his first film in 30 years.
Yeah.
He pulled up like.
Yeah, I'm seeing right here. He's 50 years old. That's pretty crazy. I'm like, bro, when the fuck did the Goonies come out?
1984.
Oh, that is fucking. Damn,
was that right? 85. Yeah, came out the year after I was
85.
born. So, yeah,
wow.
Almost 30 years, over 30 years, and homeboy did his thing. Like, if he does not get Best Supporting Actor, I will actually riot. I will actually riot and picket the Oscars. I might be by myself on this, but I'll be standing there being like, "Y'all messed up. Y'all messed up. Y'all messed." Trust me, dog. Like, he did his thing, bro. Like, I applaud you.
That's good, man. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely check it out. Speaking of Oscars, Will Smith got banned from the Oscars for 10 years.
Willard John Smithington. That's his full name. It's his full name. Look it up. No, I'm just joking.
Yo, you're dead ass. I was like, yo, I'm about to look that up right now.
That's not his full name. His name is Will Smith.
Nice.
Actually, I think Will is short for Willard. I want to say it might be.
Or William? Would it be?
No, I think it's Willard. Dead ass. Anyways, the nigga got suspended for 10 years.
10 years.
So we were talking about in the previous now lost episode podcast that we just recorded that Will Smith, that's like 2 hot movie runs.
Maybe 3.
Because actors go on movie runs that are about like, you know, they'll drop like 4 movies in 1 year, but it takes like 3 or 4 years to make those movies. So he'll be out for a couple cycles, but he'll be back.
Oh yeah, his name is Willard Carroll.
Told you.
Willard Carroll Smith.
Dang, his middle name's Carroll though.
Carroll. Or Corral.
Dog.
Maybe Corral. No, I don't know.
I think it's Carroll, dog.
Carroll. Don't try to save it.
you know that Will Smith be like, no, it's Carroll.
Carroll.
And it probably is
Carroll. Or Carroll, because it's a roll at the end.
Carroll.
Yeah.
It might be Carroll.
Carroll.
It looks like Carol though. Man, I be feeling bad. Did you see the video that's going viral where?
Wow, and Will Smith is 53 years old. I did not know that either. Wow, that's crazy.
He looks great for his age.
He looks great. That's
There's a video going viral.
Black don't crack.
Because you know it's funny how the internet works. It's like when shit goes down, people be digging shit up. This is why I'm so afraid to go to become famous. Because when I go famous, there's gonna be some dude out there who goes through all my Facebook posts.
There's probably a dude already that has a Facebook post ready for when you get famous.
Oh, absolutely.
Like,
or a video. Absolutely.
Wow.
They took a clip like, oh, I'm gonna save that. But I have so much content on the internet that one of my biggest fears is just like, oh, remember when you called Vanilla Ice a bitch or something? I don't know. Anyways, the point is, the video came out recently of this is like in 2002 or some shit, and Jada Pinkett was trying to get Will to say some shit on camera. Oh. And Will Smith was like, no.
No, it wasn't 2002. It was recently because.
Nah, was that recent?
No, it was recently because she was on Instagram Live. She was on Instagram Live.
Okay,
Instagram wasn't in 2002, bro.
Yes, it was. Okay, so when did Instagram Live come out? I don't want to just think that this is last week. That hurts.
No, it wasn't like recent. It was like a couple years ago.
Okay.
But
so anyway, she's on Instagram Live and she's trying to get Will Smith to go to say something, and she just starts talking shit.
Yeah, I saw the video.
She's like, "This is why we gotta go back to it, whatever," and something there.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, like, and maybe this is like the Illuminati trying to cancel Jada Pinkett Smith. But I don't like this woman anymore, man. Yeah. It's like, it sucks because I hate saying that because I'm always about supporting my black females.
And I'm over here, yeah, honestly, this morning I was over here like, somebody said that she didn't want to marry Will Smith.
Right.
Because she lost Tupac.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and then you said Tupac probably wouldn't have even been with her. And I'm like, bro, that's facts. He probably would end up just like, you know, being with somebody else or the relationship probably wouldn't have lasted. But I think it's just the fact that he died and that she wasn't able to see what that could have been. It leaves that, you know what I mean? Because she still talks about it to this day, which is like, I know one of the main facts. But
well, there's also, I mean, it gets so weird, dude. Yeah, because there's the letter that Willow wrote too.
Willow?
Did you see that?
No, I did not.
So, I think she was like 10, to be fair. But she wrote a letter to Tupac saying, "Will you please come back? My mommy's sad," or some shit like that.
Wow.
Like, where is this letter? Hold up. Make sure I'm saying this right so Willow Smith doesn't come and put a voodoo spell on me. Willow Smith letter to Tupac. Yep. Here we go.
Oh, shit. It comes up, letter to Tupac.
Okay, so Willow Smith's letter to Tupac asking him to make Jada happy goes viral. Wow. She wrote this 11 years old. She was 11 at the time. So the letter says, "Dear Tupac," we'll put this on the screen for y'all.
Wow.
"Dear Tupac, I know you are alive. Someplace I think that my mommy..." First of all, this girl can't write for shit. Hold up a second. Let me read.
Let me zoom in.
Let me put on my 11-year-old eyes real quick because this is hard to read. She said, "Dear Tupac, I know you are alive someplace. I think that my mommy really misses you. Can you please come back? Can you come back so mommy and me can be happy? I wish you were here. I really do. Love, Willow." What the fuck is that shit, bro?
Yo,
if my kid wrote that letter... and I was Will Smith, dude.
Yo.
Bro, I don't even know what I would do. Like, it kind of makes sense now why he's slapping niggas now. It's all kind of making sense. Like, his kids,
shit.
His whole family's conspiring against him.
Everybody knows that Tupac's alive. I'm just kidding.
If you ever get a chance, there's an amazing video that was done by Hip Hop DX with Murs. And it talks about how Will Smith and Tupac are two sides of the same coin. And how they literally have like the same exact path, and they both made a decision, and like they.
Oh, I think I read something about that.
It's a video.
Yeah.
It's a video. We might post a link to it, but it's a Merge video. I wish he would keep doing these videos. Like a couple of years ago, he was doing an amazing series on Hip Hop DX where he would like do these really in-depth like psychological thought pieces on rappers and stuff. And one of these videos was Tupac versus Will Smith, and it was so good because it talks about how similar they are. And how people don't necessarily draw those parallels, but their careers are actually very similar.
Wow.
And so you look at Jada, you know what I'm saying, and she's the X factor in all this. And this is the part we're cutting for the cloud. Right? Jada Smith is essentially the anti Erykah Badu, but she's only done it with one man, and that's Will Smith. She has an opportunity to go out and anti-Erykah Badu things. When Erykah Badu was out there, you know, she changed the life of Common, Jay Electronica, Andre 3000. She turned all these hard, jagged-edged males into soft granola, namaste dudes.
Yeah.
Right? Will Smith and Jada, it's like Will Smith had a certain level of confidence, charisma, and all this stuff, all the way up until he dropped Big Willie Style. Just the two of us, I think, was when he met Jada, or he started dating Jada. I don't know. Fact check me, I don't give a fuck. But you start to see that confidence kind of decline at that point.
Yeah.
Like throughout his career. he's always been a really confident dude. So, like Will Smith having declining in confidence is not noticeable to most people. But there's a lot, like I said, this is a whole psychological breakdown that I'm trying to do here. But if you're, especially with the Academy Award, which I think is the factor that a lot of people aren't tying into this, is the fact that Will Smith has tried multiple times to win the Academy Award.
Yeah.
He's done all kinds of goofy ass movies. Remember that movie where he was in the bathtub and he killed himself with a damn jellyfish?
Oh yeah, 7 pounds.
Mid as hell. That movie.
I feel you, bro.
That movie was dumb as shit. I'm sorry. I get it. That movie was dumb. He killed himself with jellyfish, bro. That was like the climax of the movie. Just him getting in the bathtub with jellyfish. He's like,
he had been planning this whole entire thing. He had the jellyfish there the entire time.
Yeah. Anyways, but he did that because he won the Oscar. This man has done some really weird stuff. Yeah. So it comes down to this night. You have this woman who's clearly the demasculating you. Not only in your personal life, but publicly as well. Yeah. Red Table Talk.
Because he also he be talking. He even said it himself. He was like, Black Twitter has made it their. And I'm like, bro, he knows. I know that he pays attention. If he knows about Black Twitter, if he even mentions it, that man is on Twitter reading all the shit that people are just running about him because of the way that he lives or that they think Jada treats him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and so at this point, you start to see the cracks in the pot. Yeah, that's a reference to everything, by the way. Anyways, you start to see the cracks in the pot when you look at Will Smith's career, and it actually even translates to the roles that he takes in the movies that he's been doing. Yeah, like when it be pre-Jada, right? This dude was coming out with incredible films, and he was this big blockbuster star. And then he started dating Jada. Like, what movies did he do in the 2000s? That's when he was doing like Hitch and shit, right? Like
he did
Hitch and like 7 Pounds and.
Wild Wild West was 1999, and that was a fucking flop.
that was the end of his blockbuster run.
Yeah, that was like.
I think he did the sequel to Men in Black, but like, if you break it down by the decades, it's like you could see the decline in his confidence. Yeah, and he's taking more weird roles just to try to hold on to some type of semblance of what he was. And Jada Pinkett is a succubus is a summary of this conversation. I was gonna go on a whole rant, but I know we're out of time constraint this time because we're shooting this bootleg bonus episode, new episode, because I don't know how to record on my shit.
It's all good, bro.
Just egregious. But we appreciate you listening to the Quasar Qult Podcast. I haven't even done any plugs. Go to QuasarQult.com. You'll see all kinds of new stuff. We got to make some more T-shirt designs.
Yeah, honestly, I was literally thinking about that this past weekend, bro. I was like, yo, I literally want to just... Because I remember you mentioned the new website. And yeah, I was like, bro, I want to just go in and fucking make like 30 new designs and drop them all right now.
I got to go in there and set that up.
Cap.
Because we now have a new distributor. We were originally going through Printful.
Yeah.
No, Printify. And now we're going through Printful. Yep. This information means nothing to you guys, but it means a lot to us.
It does.
So
it really does.
We have to sort that out on our end. But we do have T-shirts. You can still buy the T-shirts that are available now. So go check out those T-shirts. And, the latest posts, music videos, exclusive stuff. We're going to be doing some more cool stuff on the second half of the year. I think I'm actually going to start getting back into the events, start doing shows and stuff like that.
Literally. Also attending shows too and being, in the crowd and supporting y'all out there and stuff because, we got plenty of posts on the Quasar Qult supporting all y'all artists. Jalabi Bungus just dropped a new track. You know what I mean? We got all types of shit on here. So come through, support it. But yeah, like you were saying, we're gonna do some wild shit with the shows.
Yeah, currently we're in the thick of it, shooting Magenta and trying to get the bond out. But the second half of the year is going to be a lot more open. So we're going to probably start doing more events, more live streams, probably bring some guests in here, start doing interviews, stuff like that. Expanding the empire a little bit. We're still trying to get things sorted out clearly. So, Quasar Qult is here to stay, though. So make sure you check us out.
We out here.
We're going to talk about the Tory Lane, right?
No, we were talking about... Doctor Strange.
Oh,
we were just talking about Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange trailer just dropped.
The final trailer dropped for Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
And
well, I don't know if it's the final trailer, but I think it's the latest trailer. Because it's still called a teaser, bro. But it has like new clips in it. Supposedly, there's 18 characters that are supposed to die in this film, which is fucking wild. And I think you were mentioning that. That's probably Kevin Feige just being a dick.
I was saying that. This movie will be the first movie that has Kevin Feige as a byline on there. So it's
that's true.
Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, a Kevin Feige production.
Fire.
This is the first film that will have his name on there as a byline. This will be the second production in total, with the Hawkeye being the first time that his name has been featured under the title. Yep. So what does this all mean? It means that Kevin Feige is taking control of the game, bro. He earned his stripes.
He did.
And now Disney's basically like, okay, you can do whatever the hell you want. We trust you.
Yeah.
But Kevin Feige be trolling dudes.
Yeah.
That's like his whole like thing. Like every producer or director, they have like a signature thing that they do, right? Like J.J. Abrams has lens flares in all his movies, and Christopher Nolan is always on some weird stuff, and like everybody has a signature style. Kevin Feige's signature style is trolling niggas. That's his signature style. He loves to troll y'all, and I really think that he be spending time on the forums,
Twitter, all that,
and he reads all that stuff.
Because bro, literally, whenever there's a fucking leak, I don't go to Google. I don't go to fucking none of those search engines. I go to fucking Twitter, and guess what? I'll just put in the fucking keywords, and it'll pop up. It'll pop up. Twitter be having everything, bro. It's like
he just loves to lie.
Yeah,
he's a liar. He lies to people constantly for the sake of the clout. Because basically, and I get it. Like I totally get it. And when I get rich and famous, or not rich and famous, it's like when I get on the level of Feige just making shit, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna hire. Let's see, who's famous? Who's the most famous person in the world right now? Eminem.
So you're gonna hire Eminem?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna hire Eminem.
Yeah, hire Eminem.
I'm gonna put Eminem in a trailer for the Bond 7, right? You'll see the trailer for the Bond 7. It'll be lit. It'll probably be in space, right? Bond 7 in space, and Eminem will just randomly be in the trailer, and everybody will be like, "Bro, Eminem's in this movie, dude. What?" And I'm like, yeah.
Go watch the movie.
Actually, what's gonna happen is they'll interview me about it, and I won't say anything. I'll be like,
go watch the movie, yo. You gotta watch the movie.
No.
And then you're gonna go to the movie, and then guess what?
He won't be in the trailer. He won't be in the movie at all.
He won't.
He won't be in the movie, and then everybody be like, why is Eminem not in the movie?
But he's in the fucking trailer.
And then
troll. And
then I don't even respond to that. I just drop the trailer for my next shit, and I keep the cycle going. That's how Feige works.
Facts.
And with WandaVision, it got deeper because with WandaVision, he was out there like the whole Ralph Boner time, like, bro.
Well, when it first was announced, you said that Doctor Strange was. Like, when they were announcing that they were doing the WandaVision show, that was one of the first leaks that Doctor Strange was going to be in the last episode to, like, fucking save the day.
Right.
And then that didn't happen. Clearly.
And that was Feige probably seeing the spoiler get leaked.
Yep.
And be like, oh, yeah, really? Oh, you think Doctor Strange is going to be in WandaVision? Well, you.
Nope.
Taking him out.
Budget is just got cut down, motherfucker.
We shot the scene.
Oh no, you did.
No, we shot it.
They shot the scene. Guess what?
It's in the vault, bitch. You know that big old Disney vault that you be talking about?
Yep.
It's in there.
From the vault.
Yeah, we'll drop it in 20 years on the special edition.
On the special 30-year edition.
Yes, we got the scene, bro. Don't worry, you'll see it sometime. That's what you get for leaking information. Same thing happened with Quicksilver too. Like they put literal pictures of the dude who played Quicksilver in the X-Men movies.
Oh yeah, they did have him one set with the Quicksilver outfit.
In a Quicksilver outfit. And they leaked that in high quality, and people are like, "Bro, Quicksilver is in this show," and it wasn't Quicksilver. That's top tier trolling, dog.
Troll.
It's wild, dog. It's nuts.
No, but it's definitely the clout move though. He definitely. My God, he gets people to pull in, yo. It's wild.
Don't let me get in the game, bro. I'm trolling everybody.
Yeah.
I would have a budget set aside called the troll budget. It's just fake shit and just stuff that we just doing just to mess with. I bet you Feige has that.
Yep. No.
I almost guarantee.
No. What you were saying, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have scenes of the movies What is it? Pre-trailers or pre?
Oh yeah, pre-trailers.
Pre-scenes. This is a genius idea.
Yeah, pre-trailer or the pre-scene, pre-trailer scenes.
Yup.
So scenes that are shown only before the trailer of the movie.
Yep.
So you go to see Endgame, but if you get there 20 minutes early before the trailers start, you'll see an exclusive scene of Thanos taking a dump or something like that, or like Spider-Man making out with Mary Jane. Something, a scene that only is seen before the trailers, and then the actual trailers start, and then the movie starts. So then when you get out of the theater, you're like, dog, did you see that scene before the movie started where like Thanos was like taking a dump? And then people are like, what are you talking about? It's like, dog, it started before the trailers. It was like a little like 45-second clip. And it was weird. Like I was in the theater by myself. I got there early, so it was like me and the janitor. Like we looked at each other like, "What the fuck?" And the movie started. But then people would go see, and then people would go see that, right? They would be like, "Damn, he wasn't lying, man. This is a scene of Thanos taking a dump before the movie starts."
Right before he text, right before he sends the fucking missiles.
No, the scene would be like basically like, yeah, like before like, he'd be like taking a dump and like someone knocks on the door like doom doom doom. He's like, I'm in here. It's like
the missiles are ready, sire.
The missiles are ready to invade Avengers Tower. Okay, I'll be there in a second. I just had some bad chicken last night. Nah. Okay, and the movie starts like pre-trailer scenes. I'm telling you, dog.
Genius.
A pre-trailer scene. Feige, hire me. Do it. Do it.
Right now.
It's game changing because if you do a pre-trailer scene, what ends up happening is that you
have to see the trailers now.
You see the trailers now.
Yeah. And
people like to miss the trailers because they know it's like a little
we
window. But people will show up early to see the pre-trailer scene before the trailer. It's genius. It's genius, dog.
We're going to do that.
We will.
For the Bond.
We will. It will make zero sense to most people because we're not at that level. Feige can do that. Because it's the star power, right? Like if the movie starts and all of a sudden you see Robert Downey Jr. and he's like in a shower. Huh? Oh shit, yeah. And then there's a trailer for Batman. Like, it's hard.
Yeah, that's funny. That's hilarious.
Yeah, anyways.
Nah, but we haven't even done our Kanye spill. It's been a minute, but Kanye dropped out of Coachella, bro.
Yeah, I heard that he got replaced by The Weeknd, right?
Yeah, and supposedly The Weeknd is upset. He's trying to drop out because he said that supposedly it was reported Kanye was gonna get an $8.9 million payout, and The Weeknd's only getting $5 million. So he was like, either I get that Kanye pay or I'm dropping out. And there's like this whole debate on the Twitter sphere and the Facebook verse. Just people are like, does The Weeknd deserve Kanye level pay for his performance? So that's what's going on right now. And
I can argue The Weeknd's worth more than Kanye right now.
You think so?
Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah. He did the Super Bowl. No, not only that, he dropped like 4 albums that are all like #1 hit. Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
I think about when I'm thinking about that because I argue the only reason I said no is because I'm thinking about legacy and how much this man has done and like at this level right now. Still, he still dropped. I mean, he drops pretty fire albums, but then at the same time, you know, The Weeknd don't got a 7-hour fucking.
Well, I mean, part of it too is the fact that The Weeknd has, Kanye has a new album out with Donda 2, but The Weeknd has dropped the album too.
Yeah. Donda.
But I think. Right now, at this exact moment, I would say that The Weeknd's worth more than Kanye.
Okay.
Weeknd has like 7 albums too.
Yeah.
How many albums does Weeknd have?
I don't think he has.
I think he has like 7. He has like 6 or 7 albums, dude.
Let me see.
He has a shitload of albums, and like they're all #1 hits. He has just as many. The only thing The Weeknd hasn't done that Kanye has done is put people on. There's nobody under The Weeknd.
That's what I mean by like legacy and like that's what I mean.
Weeknd has like Kanye has a whole generation of rappers that follow.
Okay, so I don't think these are all real, but I know like Echoes of Silence but most of these are EPs. Albums, I'm talking like albums that he's actually dropped.
So yeah,
Kissland,
Dawn, After Hours, Starboy,
Beauty
and the Madness.
Not this one.
Kissland, that's 5.
Trilogy, technically.
Trilogy because he put it all together.
He put all 3 together.
So that's 6.
That's it, because My Dear Melancholy is a.
So yeah, 6 or 7 albums.
6 albums. But I mean, yeah, but also projects, bodies of work. It's still like he has a bunch out. So.
I would say Kanye or The Weeknd's worth $10 million at this exact moment, especially also the fact that it's last minute.
That's true.
So you gotta come up.
That's true. Damn, I didn't think about that. You know what? You're right, bro. You're right. Changed my mind on this.
If I were The Weeknd, I would ask for $10 million.
That's crazy. Yep. I would be capped. Yep, that's true. I feel you.
Kanye can make his own Coachella with fucking strippers and hookers and gambling and shit.
Everybody's all mad because they were like, "Oh, Travis Scott was gonna be on fucking stage with him." It's like, bro, who cares? It's fine. I'm just joking.
It's funny because I saw Kanye get nominated for Best Gospel Song 4 times, and then the other slot was some chick. I forget her name. I posted it on Facebook, but it was 4 of the songs from Donda got nominated for Best Gospel Album.
Wow. And
then the 5th slot was some random chick. And the Christians are pissed. They are very, very upset at this man for getting all these nominations. And I mean, I can't. Kanye's kind of cheating a little bit. I can't call it Donda a Christian album.
Is it Donda the first one?
Yeah. You can't call that a Christian album, dude. And
does he curse on it at all or no?
It's edited.
Oh, it's edited.
There's cursing that was created in the artistic atmosphere of that album,
but taken out,
and then he edited it out. Yes, so
correct. Okay.
That's the weird part about it. Like, just because you yell Jesus in the background does not make it a Christian album. If I made a song called "God Is Good," right, and it's all about God, and I drop it, is it a Christian song? Am I a Christian artist?
No.
What it really all depends on is
it really depends on how you market yourself.
The little ticks that you click on the box when you fucking go and you submit that song.
Yeah, exactly.
I can go and make a song about
a bong.
Just
kidding.
I was thinking about something a little bit more.
Oh.
An orange, right? Or an apple.
Oh, yeah.
I can make a song about an apple
Uh-huh.
and be like, well, the metaphor is that this is a Christian song about God. And then submit it as a Christian song, and am I a Christian rapper?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Or is it the second I curse? If you're all a 100% clean artist that doesn't rap or doesn't curse at all, and you submit your music to Christian, but you don't talk about God, will you qualify? Or do they actually go through your music and be like, what is this dude talking about?
Yeah, that's good questions, bro. I like good questions.
I don't know anything about this field. I know nothing about the Christian thing.
Exactly. No, that's true. Yeah, neither do I. Because, like, honestly,
it's a whole different lane.
And it really is because I honestly the only reason why I knew something about it was because there's an artist, I can't remember his name at this moment, but there's an artist out there that was a Christian artist, and that I guess that Christians were talking shit to him because of his music and like certain topics that he would talk about.
Mm-hmm.
So like he stopped being a Christian artist or stopped labeling himself as a Christian artist so that way he can be free in his artistry and like
yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like it's like damn, you know what I mean?
I know. There was an artist. His name. He's from Tucson. He actually went by Joey Jewish at one point, and he was like 100% Christian, and he was. I think he's still in that lane. I don't know. I haven't heard his music recently, but he changed his name to Joey Vantes. But I remember him saying something similar to that, where it was like, it's very restricting to be in the Christian lane because. You're talking about their boy God. No,
yeah.
I'm talking about Jesus. That's their guy.
Yeah.
You can't. You gotta say certain things.
Yeah.
But then
you gotta stay.
Kanye West
you gotta
is Kanye
stay
West.
in the lane. Yeah. You gotta stay in the lane.
It gets weird because I really think that the Christian community lets Kanye West be in the Christian community and bring light upon the Christian community.
Yeah.
And if I try to if I made Donda exactly the way Kanye made it and submitted it as a Christian album, I think it would get rejected.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
But because Kanye is
Kanye. Yeah. I get exactly what you're saying.
Am I wrong? Let me know.
No.
Y'all are watching this video, listening to this on the podcast. Let me know if I'm wrong. Hit us up.
Let us know right now.
But I know we gotta get up out of here because this is gonna be a little bit shorter than the previous podcasts that we did. We got any more stories you want to fire off right quick?
Yeah, real quick. Bro, Tory Lanez got arrested.
Tory Lanez be doing dope shit.
Yo, literally, that's what I was thinking too. I just didn't want to put it on the Cult. You know what I mean? But yo. He basically got arrested because he violated his protective order by sending tweets directed at Megan. And the tweet reads, Good dick had me. I don't know what it says right here. I blocked it out. It says 2 best friends, and I got caught. That's what I apologize for. It's sick how you spun it though. So it was a subliminal tweet. Because this is the tweet that was posted, I guess, with the reports. And, yeah, he basically got arrested. And increased the bail. They increased the bail on his head. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on. But, yeah, basically, Tory Lanez got arrested on the 14th. I mean, no, I'm sorry. Wait, no, his trial is actually set for September 14th. So...
Yeah, he made a post the other day that was funny because it was like, y'all don't realize that I'm bald, and I be rapping about it all the time in the music. I got alopecia. It was like, I like Tory Lanez's music, but I feel like Tory Lanez would be a dude that I would not get along with in real life.
I feel that.
He gives off like very...
Like, you would be cool for like a couple weeks, and then out of nowhere he would have some type of just like blowout that would be like, bro, chill. What?
Well, okay.
I feel like that's how I feel, but
quoting Tech 9, as an artist, I am sensitive about my shit. I get that. You know what I'm saying? And we as artists are sensitive as fuck.
Yeah.
We be crying to Sarah McLachlan commercials. we be shedding thug tears to romance novels. It be like that. You know what I'm saying? Our hearts are open in order for us to communicate in the way that we need to communicate. And therefore, with our open hearts, we just tend to not take things like criticism or any type of malice well. And we tend to respond with defensiveness and animosity.
Yeah. Sometimes anger.
Tory Lanez is the epitome of this. And I think my statement is the underlining current behind him and the Megan Thee Stallion situation. Mm-hmm. And I'll maybe talk about this in a tweet or something, but it gets psychological, man. I like having these psychological discussions about how things really work underneath the surface. Yeah. And I really think that both of them, and it's so funny they even started dating to begin with because they're so opposite on the psychological spectrum of trauma. Yeah. Where Tory Lanez deals with Napoleon complex and being short and discredited and all this stuff. Yeah. And Megan Thee Stallion is this tall ass chick that probably gets teased for it in high school and being large and all this stuff. Yeah. And so they meet because their traumas are the same, are on the opposite side of the spectrum. So they feel like they have similarities, but in reality they're at exact opposites. It's like mixing oil and water. Yeah. And so that probably led to her getting shot in the foot.
Yeah, exactly.
Whoever did it, I don't know. We'll find out. They're doing a court case right now, right? So
yeah, and that shit is wild. That's all I know. But man, that's what happens. I mean, you can't say nothing out here, yo. Because especially during court cases and wild shit like this, especially when it's so profiled. Subliminals now are like, we know who the fuck you talking about, bro.
He shouldn't even be on social media. Like, he just takes fun away.
Exactly.
Dude's been dropping NFTs and albums and stuff. And it's like, man, like, I get it because you're trying to just keep it moving, but you have to protect your assets and to protect your voice. Yeah, because everybody's watching you now. Yeah. And listen, it's one of my biggest fears about becoming famous is that people are gonna dig up all my Facebook posts or just go back to like, man, remember when you said that wild shit back in 2012 about monkeys? And I'd be like, no. Well, here it is. Canceled. Cancel all his movies.
Hey man, but there's actually some really good. Did you see that canceled post that I sent you from JPE?
Oh yeah.
Bro, fire.
Cancel culture is a real thing, man.
Cancel culture is crazy, and she was saying there was three things that you should ask, and it was like the first question was, why did they get upset? What can you do to fix it, and how can you move forward? And basically, it's like, you know what I mean? Because, like, at the end of the day, people are not going to be like, yo, we don't like your like, people don't have it. Like, if you're a big company that makes dish soap, and then you do some stupid shit, like, testing it on animals.
Right.
Right? And then they shit on you because of that. Like, it's like, you know what I mean? You have to do certain things to change maybe it's rebranding or blah, 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 or whatever. But, bro, cancel culture is fucking real.
So
and that shit is hard to fucking get out of. It's like fucking quicksand, yo.
Well, it's funny because what's his face, Louis C.K.
Yeah.
He won the Oscar or Grammy, whatever, for best whatever comedy related award that he gets for those awards. I wasn't paying that close attention, but he won it, and people are mad as fuck because they're like, "Damn, didn't we cancel this dude? Wasn't he whipping his dick out and all this?" But,
yeah.
So I tried to listen to this. I'm not sure if it's the stand-up that I listened to. I just couldn't get with it. It was weird because like Louis C.K. was actually one of my favorite comedians at one point.
Yeah.
Like hands down, this dude was like top 5 for me.
Yeah.
And even with the show Louis, still one of my favorite shows, even though I haven't watched it recently, but a great show. Fantastic, great show. And even when the jerking off thing happened, I was like, that's wild. He's definitely gonna get canceled. See you later. And then he's disappeared for a while, and he came out with a stand-up, but he didn't like switch it up. It's the same issue that I had with Tekashi 6ix9ine. Like Tekashi 6ix9ine went to jail, and then when he came out, he was doing the same shit.
No, and speaking of Tekashi 6ix9ine, I made a post about it today, but he actually announced that he's making a return.
Allegedly, but he shouldn't. He needs to take some time to rebrand himself.
No. Again, though, like I don't know. It looks wild. Have you seen the?
I saw someone post about it, but I haven't checked it yet.
So look, maybe we'll throw this up on the fucking screen for him. But this shit is pretty, I guess, cinematic, but.
He's going like the horror route.
I don't know what the fuck he's doing, but I was literally gonna make a post about this because I just saw it. See, like, you haven't been yourself. And I'm already thinking, like, what kind of, you know what I mean? What's he gonna do this time to be? Oh, you haven't been yourself. You know what I mean? He has to change up.
It looks like he's trying too hard. See, what he should do is take 3 years off.
3 years off.
Go eat some ayahuasca in freaking Brazil or something like that.
Okay. I guess he's looking healthy though. Looks like Wolverine coming out the fucking Wolverine with Triple H. I don't know what the fuck he was doing.
This is like the worst thing I've ever seen. This is the worst thing I've seen in 2022.
And they put the Godzilla scream in the back like that.
That was the worst thing I've seen in 2022. And I saw Will Smith slap Chris Rock in the
Oh
face.
my god, yo! Honestly, I feel like that's gonna be such a little stain on his thing now. It sucks.
It's like so.
Fuck.
Going back to what I was saying, like he has to rebrand himself.
Yeah.
Because even if you take the time is not necessarily healing. Despite what all the memes say.
Yeah.
You got to do the work while you're healing. It's not just like, oh, I'm gonna be gone for fucking 2 years, and now you guys are gonna forget about me. I'm gonna come back and do the same shit. No, family, because now all the same shit that you were doing is tainted with your wee being pulled out.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Now we're thinking about your wee being pulled out, so you gotta maybe think differently. Aziz Ansari tried something similar, but I don't even think Aziz Ansari needs to be doing all that because he just had a bad date. He wasn't out here like, hey, you want a job? No, he wasn't doing that. He was just like, hey, whatever. But going back to Tekashi 6ix9ine, nah, bro, you need to take like 3 years off.
Yeah.
You need to shave your head. For real, like facts, like change your hair color. Go get a degree in like computer science or something, and then come back on like some new perspective.
Yeah.
Because that looks like he's about to do the same bullshit that he's been doing for this whole career.
Yeah, exactly.
No interest.
Exactly.
It's going to flop.
Yeah.
Now, if you came like on some like intelligent shit, like dog, like I've learned a lot, like I'm about to like, you know, speak on my pain and do this and that, like I'd probably give him a listen, but I'm not listening.
What are you
to
gonna
that,
do when you got 69 tatted on you 69 times? Huh?
Bro, you make a song called
96.
69 fucking
ways
bars.
69 ways to
69
make
bars. If you drop 69 fire bars that are just like the hardest bars, you bring in like someone
you do a whole run basically on just 69 everything.
You bring in Kendrick Lamar to ghostwrite this shit for you, dog.
Oh my God.
And you go deep.
Wow.
Now this is with the slavery and everything. That's what you guys were saying.
Yeah.
And you got visuals that are just like on the humble level. That's whack, bro.
Yeah.
Whack. W-A-C-K.
Yeah.
W-A-C-K. I had to put on the screen, son.
Yep.
Whack. Pew. Disappear. Anyways, we out of here.
Yep.
Let's
Thank
get
y'all
outta
for
here.
tuning in. We appreciate y'all very much. Again, Jaron Ikner, Voodooeyes. We out here.
Yeah, we apologize for those who watched the previous episode or attempted
Yeah.
to and didn't understand what the hell was going on. So, This one is for you.
Yeah.
Be sure to follow us at thequasarqult.com. Shout out to our sponsor, Yam Yams, for providing the Super Silver Haze. It's a great sativa. It is good for creativeness and focus and conversation.
They be bringing the meds, yo. They be bringing the meds.
Now, which actually brings me to a point that people have been asking me. How do I get enrolled into Yam Yams? Well, they actually are a private boutique delivery service, so you can't just go to them and sign up.
Exactly.
But what they do is I said doo-doo. What they do is they take open enrollment periods.
And it's very, very limited. Literally,
Yes.
the last one that they had, they only asked for 5 people.
So
5 people. Okay?
I also believe that,
and this is like every 2 to 3 months, maybe.
if you got the plug and you know some people, you might be able to get referred by somebody.
That's true.
Don't ask me, because Tyrone will kick my butt.
Yeah, me neither.
He'd
I
be
just I just started working for Yam Yam, so if y'all see me pulling up with y'all,
But
make sure to drop a tip.
they did do that open enrollment call on their Facebook page, right?
Yeah, they
They
did.
didn't do it anywhere else, right? It was just on their Facebook page.
Yeah, they usually navigate on Facebook.
So follow them on Facebook and keep an eye out for the next open enrollment. And when
Yeah.
they're doing that, just be quick, man, and you can get in there. I tagged the homie in there. I'm not even sure if he made it.
Yeah.
I'll be tagging y'all. We'll see what's up. Anyways, like, love, follow, share, subscribe, fucking
Here are
all the stuff.
Here are ats at the Quasar Qult.
Voodooeyes, me. Yeah,
We out
that's
here.
it.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
Peace. Boom.
Bang. Oh my god.